nigga brand new. He's acting like they running shit they really ran through. I spend that 500 before I ever trap you. They thought I was gon' fall off, I hate to bring you bad news. Through so many racks, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only time I'm back and forth. She make you pay, rich, get you both. Gave the Bentley to valet and let that try to boat. Let me pop off, leave the club, sloppy drunk, come home and get my rocks out. Heard from the south, he tryna see me knock his socks off. Told him, meet me at the top, think they got lost. I'm on go like Reese. She thought I would kiss her, she must ain't took a mix. Around my neck, it comes arm and leg. Swear they said for life, I let them give me prey. I done it all, feel like shot it low. Left me to the pain, but shit is not a joke. Say she got a problem, imaginary smoke. Set it up, then put it on the floor. I done it all, feel like shot it low. Left me to the pain, but shit is not a joke. Say she got a problem, imaginary smoke. Set it up, then put it on the floor. I don't know what y'all been for. Bet your man know if you don't, what's happening? Smoking on that gas, the biggest color right. Just like to run they mouth, but I'm the type to run a face. When your diamonds hit like this, you don't never see the shade. Got the key to my city, they gave me a holiday. All kind of shit. Made me pull my diamond tester out. Counterfeit. Better keep my name up out of mouth. They been trying. If it's beef, then let me know. Baby, why you hiding it? And I heard about you. Pigs like you. We all know that cat is spinning fish. When I spin that bed, play that nigga know what time it is. My ex crazy about me. Better be ready to die. I done it all. Feel like shot it low. Left me to the pain. But shit is not a joke. Say she got a problem. Imaginary smoke. Set it up. Then put it on the floor. I done it all. Feel like shot it low. Left me to the pain. But shit is not a joke. Say she got a problem. Imaginary smoke. So I am back home from the gym. I had a really good workout today. It was an upper body focused day. I had skipped my workout on Saturday. Yeah, I skipped Saturday's workout. So I had to make up for it today, and then tomorrow is lower body. So I was glad today was upper body because last night, like I said earlier, I didn't eat a lot. So I don't think I would have been able to make it through like a whole upper body workout or lower body workout today. But anyway, about to take a shower, wash my hair, get ready for a meeting that I have at about 12:30. And other than that, yeah, this will probably be a really short vlog. I just wanted to get one more vlog in before the end of the year. I don't know why. It was just something I made up last night. I was like, you know what? Let me try to get one more 2024 vlog in going into the new year. So this will probably be a short vlog. That way I can focus on like the topics and things that I want to get into for 2025. I did stay up doing some planning last night around like YouTube, just the direction I want my channel to go in. So I'm excited. I'm excited about what this year is going to bring, but more about that later. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of my day going. Ciao. I'm on my lunch break, y'all. I washed my hair earlier. What am I trying to say? I'm so hungry right now. I've only blow dried my hair. I need to straighten it. So I'll probably do that a little bit later. I'm really trying to get back into the swing of things as far as like vlogging more consistently like I was over the summer. I feel like during the summer I vlogged a lot, like July especially, partially because I always had something to do. Now going into January, when it's colder outside, I don't want to do anything typically. I just typically am a homebody. Definitely more of a homebody because I don't like being cold. I don't like being out in the weather when it's super brutal cold. It really doesn't get that cold here, but to me, anything that's less than 73 is pretty cold. So with that said, I don't know what January is gonna look like as far as the experiences that I'm gonna bring you all along on, but I will say I will be vlogging more consistently. So I'm working my way up to doing like 2 a week, but we'll see what that looks like. So I worked on a plan last night. It looks good written down or in my notes.
but I just need to see what that realistically will look like. So we'll see. But if nothing else, I definitely want to bring out on my fitness journey, which that's a big priority of mine going into the year. So prioritizing fitness, getting disciplined again, working out regularly like I used to. So that means at minimum 4 days a week. And then also finding like fun fitness classes to do too. I want to start doing that, whether it's yoga, Pilates, just something like a new experience to keep me excited about fitness and working out. Because I think I plateaued a little bit, and so I wasn't as excited about going to the gym because all of my workouts were so similar. Yeah, just wanted to chit chat with y'all for a second before we head out and go get something to eat. So I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Also, as I am getting ready to just run and get a burger, y'all know I always gotta spray a little something on. But I wore this earlier today to the gym. When I first got it, I was not crazy about it, but I don't know if it's because I let it sit for a really long time. I wore it this morning and like I get it now. It smells like strawberries and cotton candy. And by the way, if you don't know, this is, I want to say this is Burberry Her. It's Burberry somebody, but anyway, it smells so feminine and fruity, but it smells like cotton candy, a little bit of, not vanilla, it's something else in here. I'm gonna have to look up the notes. But when I first bought this, I was not crazy about it. I was like, there's nothing special about this perfume. But since I've let it sit and I sprayed it on this morning and I'm spraying it on again right now, it smells so good and feminine. I kind of get it. Get why people went crazy about this. Not one of the best, but you ready? Not one of the best, but it does smell nice. It feels so good to be off work. Anita, you about to knock the thing over. Oh my goodness, Anita. What is going on? Anita's really about to knock my tripod over. And y'all know she can't see that well, so I don't think she's able to see that I have a tripod right here. She's so used to just running around. But anyway, I'm so happy to be off work for a couple days. Tomorrow and the next day, I'm off work. And then I ain't got no meetings till like midday Thursday. So I'm very happy about that. I really need to, okay, so going into 2025, I know where I left off earlier, I was talking about some of my goals and just things I needed to work on. But this year is going to be totally different career-wise, like in the best way possible. So what I wanted to talk about, in addition to being happy that I'm off work, is taking a minute to think about how this year went, things that I'm grateful for, things that I want to change going into next year. So let's start with the things that I'm grateful for, the things that I truly enjoyed coming out of 2024. One of the things that I prioritized was self-care, and that was going to the spa, getting facials, like getting my treatments and stuff like that, traveling a little bit, and just treating myself. Like, I really enjoyed that. On the other side of that, one of the things that I do plan to change going into next year is not so much the self-care stuff, because I feel like everybody should do that. You should be focused on self-care, right? But it's anticipating that self-care, scheduling things out. So if I know that I want to go to the spa once a month, for example, I need to go ahead and book those appointments out and budget for that every month. Like, have that as part of my budget every month, versus what I did was whenever the hell I felt like going to the spa, I just went. I didn't budget for it. And so there were other areas in my life where I was like, dang, I wish I had the money right now to do XYZ, but I spent that going to the spa, which was totally not planned. that's not the way to do things. So this coming year, that's something that I do want to change. It's just being better about overall budgeting. I know that's something like, I don't know if my husband can hear me from right here, but if he can, he probably is like silently cheering from the rafters because budget is something that he excels in. Budgeting is something he excels in. In addition to that, so outside of like budgeting and just planning out self care, also just planning in general, which that's something that I started doing at the start of 2024 and I got away from. So what I mean by that is every month, like I would write out my schedule for like every weekend. Like I would have something planned every weekend. So like for example, I would plan things out months in advance. So like if I knew that a friend was having a celebration or whatever, I would have it on my calendar. I would have it, pre-planned so that I'm not trying to like fit in so much stuff in that one day because I kind of like lost track of my month or time. I think what I'm trying to say is just overall time management. I can definitely stand to improve on overall time management, overall just like budgeting. I'm definitely sounding like a project manager right now. If you know me in real life, it's not a surprise, but that's something that I can definitely stand to improve in. Also, one of the things that was great coming out of this year is just really taking time off, which is not something that I really did in years past. Like, so like last year, I really didn't take much time off other than like my husband and I, we went on our anniversary trip. So I took a little bit of time off for that. Um, but usually I'm the type of person where the only time I take time off is if it's an emergency or if I'm sick or like it just really gets down to a point where I'm so stressed out and I just need to take some time off. This year, I did take a little more time off than what I normally would. It's like baby steps. So, looking ahead at next year, scheduling that time off. So that goes back into time management and just scheduling things out in advance and also budgeting properly in advance. So, if I want to take a vacation instead of doing things so spontaneously, thank God I've been able to do things spontaneously, but in order to maximize just the opportunities I have in front of me, it just makes sense for me to schedule things in advance. So, like those vacations that I want to take, scheduling that out in advance, thinking ahead, and being proactive. Aside from that, jumping back to things that went well this year, probably I think I cooked a little bit more than I did last year, I think, or at least it feels like I did. I could be wrong, but I feel like I cooked a little bit more and it has felt good like these past few weeks or so that I haven't really been vlogging. It's felt pretty good just cooking more often at home. So like tonight, we're gonna have like some sort of stewed chicken something recipe that my husband found. But little things like that just give me something to look forward to when I get off work. So more of that in 2025. I definitely picked up a couple really, really good staple recipes to keep in my arsenal this year. I don't think I grilled as much this year as I did last year, but next year I definitely plan on getting back into the swing of things as far as like grilling outside and getting my grill ready for like a good spring, summer season because I typically do love to grill. So yeah. Other than that, a really, really big one that, I definitely feel grateful for. I feel like this is something that has been a step forward for me just in my individual journey is starting a YouTube channel. Starting this YouTube channel in particular. It was something that I had been saying for the longest time I wanted to do. I kept saying, I want to get back on YouTube because if you've watched one of my earlier videos, I talk a little bit about how I used to do YouTube videos years ago when I think it was before I was officially a makeup artist, which I'm really dating myself. This was like 2007, I think, was when I started that YouTube channel. But for the longest time I kept saying, I really want to get back on YouTube. I really want to get back on YouTube and just vlog and just talk about my life, talk about lessons that I've learned, things that I've achieved or things that I'm going through. Even if I don't have a huge audience, I just wanted to get my YouTube channel back up and running and get a good camera, have a decent setup, and I feel like I've accomplished that this year. Looking ahead to next year, it's looking like being more strategic about the type of videos that I'm posting, having more of a schedule, like a posting schedule, having more structure around my videos, still doing vlogs because I think vlogs are fun. I like to watch a lot of vlogs of just all sorts of people from all walks of life. Still doing vlogs, but thinking about other ways that I can add value to another person's life, specifically to other Black women who have similar experiences as I do. And maybe I'm a little bit older than you are, and maybe you're just trying to figure out, like, you know, maybe I'll talk a little bit more about navigating corporate or navigating life in general as a Black woman in her 30s. Y'all, I'm 35. I'm about to be 36 this coming year. So very grateful for that. I'm grateful for all the experiences that I've had thus far, but definitely looking forward to sharing more insight around how I've navigated things throughout my life. Let's see, how do I want to put this? Y'all? Navigating things in life, from like losing family members to trying to rebuild relationships with family members. I'd like to talk a little bit more in 2025 about being purposely child-free and why that is, and not saying that I'm trying to change anybody else's mind, but to just give some people some perspective, and also being open to people challenging my perspectives as well, because I feel like that's the only way that we learn, is when we exchange experiences in a way that's constructive and where we're able to clearly articulate ourselves. So things like that, that's really what I want to bring more of into my YouTube channel in this coming year. But for the meantime, for the time being, I just really wanted to get on here and just tell everyone who has ever tuned into my YouTube channel, or even if this is your first time watching my YouTube videos, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm wishing you and your family a successful, blessed, abundant, healthy, prosperous, amazing 2025. And excited to see where we go from here. Till next time, y'all. Bye.